Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ and this is the monthly shadows reading where I check specifically on any energies that may be bothering us, challenging, creating any discomfort throughout the month. And then I will also be checking what's the advice from the Healing Light Tarot. How can we best navigate through those challenging vibes so that we progress to the next month with hopefully and preferably no damage. Okay. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. You may want to check out related readings. I do monthly collective readings for an overview of the month, as well as tarot express messages for each decade of the month, and that is done by sign. Okay. With that being said, let's do it. Let's jump into the reading and see what are the shadowy aspects of the month of September. What can be bothering us? What can be creating challenges or discomfort? In September 2021, this is a general reading for the collective. Listen with an open mind and take the messages as they resonate with you. Thank you. We have the Ten of Cups. That's an interesting energy to be a challenge, because that's the card of fulfillment and great and sweet happiness and joy, right? This is the emotional fulfillment, which is being a challenge, or, well, not being, it can be, okay? These are energetic predictions. We're not trying to predict the future here. For some, emotional fulfillment may be challenging. I feel it may be an emotional fulfillment that is already in place or will be, and it will be creating discomfort. Not getting to emotional fulfillment state, but actually being in it, for some may be challenging. Can we get more details, please? Clarify. Okay, this one wanted to go out. Nine of Swords. Overthinking, anxiety, fear, depression, toxic thinking, creating bad scenarios. Look how much is happening in her head, on her head. It's almost as if whatever is happening in her head, because it's Swords energy, so it's her mind, her thinking processes, whatever is happening in her head sounds or is felt as external noise. So it's almost as if voices are talking or shouting, and that is creating fear. It's like someone's mind, when they are alone, perhaps at night, when they try to sleep, they are losing sleep, and then their mind is going wild, going into those bad dark places, creating bad scenarios. What if something bad is going to happen, or what if this thing that I desire is never going to happen? All the bad things that we create, that someone is lying to us, that someone is definitely deceiving us, you name it, right? We all have those mind space demons, right? So I feel that during daytime there may be something emotionally very fulfilling and satisfying, but during nighttime, for some reason, it may be becoming that monster of unhappiness. Because it's too good to be true, it's definitely going to be taken away from me. This someone is lying. You know, Ten of Cups is an emotional fulfillment. Most of the time it will mean a connection, right? Emotional fulfillment with someone can be marriage. It's a very family oriented card. A happy home, right? A couple with kids, those kind of vibes. So I feel that during that daytime there may be a connection that is making someone extremely happy, but for some reason, probably because of fear, previous experiences maybe, this happiness is causing pain. So I'm definitely getting fear as that challenging energy during the month of September. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, as every ace, this is potential, this is a new beginning, very pure and condensed and very intensive energy. With the swords, this is clarity. We're still in the challenge position, so I believe this, well, I believe it's obvious that closing this, getting rid of this, healing this, will be challenging. Getting into a new beginning when it comes to the thinking processes for whoever this will be applicable to. Changing the way we think, shifting our mind space to another level, like this paradigm shift, that's always tough, right? Because we need to move all our mind space 180 degrees around and really clean it up, which means we need to face things that we often buried them, hoping that they will never come to the surface again, right? So a new beginning in the mental space is needed, but will be a challenge for some, or getting there will be uncomfortable. Perhaps this is someone who is already going through that process. They already may be trying to change their ways of thinking because they do have this happiness during daytime. There are reasons to be happy in whatever area of life, but for some reason at night fear creeps in. And this person may be very determined to change that, but getting there, into that new beginning, into the clarity and peace of mind will be challenging. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that is that healing, deep healing energy, including self-love, patience and love, are those factors, those medicines that are needed to go through this mind-space transformation. A lot of self-love, a lot of gentleness. This is like this motherly, caring love. That's how we should be approaching ourselves if this is what we face. Okay, but let's see with the Healing Light Tarot what it has to say additionally about how we can best navigate through those shadowy energies, so that we progress to the next month, October, with hopefully no serious damage. Okay, well, no damage, ideally. Okay, we have the King of Cups who showed up, and here we have the Hangman that flipped over as well. A sneak peek, we have the Hierophant, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not even going to go there, but there are some very strong positive forces supporting this, the Hangman, changing the way we look at ourselves, changing the way we perceive situations. For example, having the emotional fulfillment but perceiving it as something too good to be true, that we're not worthy of it, it's definitely going to be taken away. Changing our perspective, the paradigm shift that's needed, that's required. It's not even needed, it's a must if we want to progress. A new beginning, that enlightenment in the mind space that allows us to see clearly, right, with the Ace of Swords. See things for what they are, not for what they seem to be, when our fearful mind starts to speak to us, right? And then we also have the King of Cups, we have the Lovers underneath, we have the Death, and we have the Empress. Major arcanas: Hangman, Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune. The paradigm shift is absolutely needed, and it's coming through the collective messages as well. The collective consciousness needs a shift. So this is no surprise that it shows up as a shadowy aspect of September. And we have the King of Cups, the therapist energy. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. There really needs to be a lot of good emotions poured on ourselves by ourselves, primarily, so that we can go through this paradigm shift and healing our mind space process smoothly. A lot of loving energy is needed. Whether it's primarily, it should be coming from us, but it may be coming from others. So if this is causing fear and anxiety, but there is emotional fulfillment that involves someone, we should immerse into this fully and allow this to heal us, to help us heal. The Knight of Cups at the top of the deck now. Another offer of love. Accept offers of love, offer yourself love, be open to receiving love. Only love can heal this fear. Okay. Look how, even though this is the Knight of Cups, she's like pointing her sword towards this, willing to fight it, brave and determined to fight it. A lot of love is needed, self-love, but also being open to love from others to conquer this. And I'll leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that this was helpful. As always, please take care of yourself. Give yourself as much love as you can. Have a great month, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.